There are battles you can see, and there are battles happening in the spirit that you know nothing about. Nights when you cried yourself to sleep. Nights when fear sat heavily on your chest. Nights when you almost gave up. But what if I told you that on one of those nights, Jesus was fighting for you? Not against people, not with weapons, but against the darkness trying to destroy your peace, your purpose, and your faith. Tonight, I want you to listen carefully, because this message may be exactly what your heart needs right now. Some of the hardest battles in life are invisible. People see your smile, but they do not see the anxiety. They hear your laugh, but they do not hear the silent prayers you whisper at night. Some people watching this are tired. Not physically tired, spiritually tired. You've prayed, you've waited, you've trusted God. But lately, it feels like heaven has gone silent. And the enemy loves silent seasons, because silence makes people think God has abandoned them. But listen carefully. Just because God is silent does not mean he is absent. Before the cross, before the nails, before the resurrection, there was a night. A dark night in a garden called Gethsemane. Jesus knew suffering was coming. He knew betrayal was near. He knew pain was waiting. And for the first time, we see the deep emotional weight he carried. The Son of God, praying alone in the darkness, while his closest friends slept nearby. And maybe that sounds familiar to you, because sometimes the people around you do not understand the battle you are fighting. Sometimes you feel alone, even in a crowded room. But that night, Jesus carried more than his own pain. He was carrying yours too. Your fear, your shame, your future, your heartbreak. Every painful night you would ever experience, Jesus already saw it in that garden. While the world slept, Jesus prayed. While darkness closed in, Jesus prayed. While fear pressed heavily on him, he surrendered to the Father. The enemy wanted humanity destroyed, but Jesus stood in the gap. Every lash, every insult, every nail, he endured it because he saw you. He saw the nights you would cry, the moments you would feel worthless, the battles you would secretly fight. And he chose the cross anyway. That is love beyond understanding. Maybe tonight, you feel overwhelmed. Maybe your mind is exhausted. Maybe fear has been whispering, you will never recover. God has forgotten you. You are too broken. But those lies are not from God. Because the same Jesus who fought in Gethsemane still fights for his people today. You may not see what God is doing right now, but heaven is not inactive. God is protecting you from battles you do not even know exist. Some doors closed because God was shielding you. Some delays happened because heaven was preparing something bigger. And through it all, Jesus never left your side. If you are watching this tonight, this is your reminder. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not fighting alone. Jesus fought for you in the garden. He fought for you at the cross. And he is still interceding for you even now. So before you sleep tonight, give your fear to God. Give him the anxiety, the pressure, the uncertainty, and trust that while you rest, God is still working. If this message touched your heart, write, "Jesus is fighting for me," in the comments. Subscribe to Bible Verse Light for more nightly encouragement and faith-building videos. And remember this tonight. Even in the darkness, you are never alone.